I think early in the week, where they said the populist Kenyan president misread or is misreading the mood or the needs of demands of the Kenyans. So yes, there is a huge disconnect between what the political class, the president and his cronies, including the Right Honorable Odinga, are understanding to be the call for change by the population, the Kenyans, the revolution. Clearly, I am yet to hear how the Right Honorable Odinga is proposing to address the issue of wage bill. Zero. I'm yet to hear the Right Honorable Odinga condemn the attack on the fourth estate and the atrocities being committed by the police. I'm yet to hear the Right Honorable Odinga call out the president on the purported restructuring of government, because like remember I saw there was a listing that about 10 demands have been met, and number 6 was restructuring of the government, 47 authorities. But the president said that those people will be embraced in other ministerial positions. So how does that affect the wage bill? We are looking for a reduction on expenditure. So if the Right Honorable Odinga is not speaking to such issues now, I don't see him being helpful to the country by joining the president. Secondly, we must agree that the Right Honorable Odinga is a politician, and the ODM party specifically have found an opportunity, a backdoor entry to government. Because already you can hear rumors of how a few of them from the ODM party are going to get nominations for the cabinet.
There is some excitement, yeah?
Very much. And I mean, you saw even they could not let Kalonzo make his own resolution. They seem to have had 2 parallel resolutions from the same meeting. So there is no political solution that can come out of this, whatever they call it, merger, they want to call it a broad-based government approach. It is not going to work. Just like we had the attempt by the former CS Health, saying that they're employing a one government approach. It did not yield much. Clearly, the ODM fraternity, because specifically they are the ones who seem more inclined to want to join government. They've even had instances where they are threatening to water down the demonstrations by the Gen Zs if we don't give Raila Odinga a chance to join the president. That's not the way to go. Those are the old ways of politicking. It's not politics as usual. We need to sustain the revolution and save the country.
You also seem to agree with Bonarop that there appears to be quite some excitement from Raila Odinga's team towards joining government. So it could be true that they are the ones pushing for this.
I don't want to hold brief because my brother Rob is really, he means well. Let me give it to him. He means well. However, we need to be pragmatic and understand that this is beyond a political solution. When I look at the country and where we are right now, everybody is saying we want a better nation. And I can tell you for free, the reason ODM is starting to retreat from the revolution is because our demand that we want met, that has to be met peacefully and progressively so, is one, reduction of salaries of the members of parliament. Across board, you know, this does not discriminate you are from the UDA, Azimio, or ODM. Across board, the members of parliament from the ODM fraternity do not want to hear that conversation. Number 2, the revolution is calling for suspension of all nominated persons in the Senate, in the National Assembly, and in the County Assembly. Kenyans must realize that we waste $500 million every month as payment of salaries and other expenses to these nominated persons who do not serve any constituency. Much as, and I know very clearly the Constitution calls for nominations to sustain the gender balancing, the representation of persons with special needs. But right now, what takes precedent, and we must agree, is not the affirmative action hire, because that is what actually nomination is. What should take precedent now is how do we address the socio-economic issues we are dealing with. So ODM is not offering any issues, any solutions to these issues, and yet these are the issues we are contending with.
Okay.
Therefore, if the president really wants to have some saving grace from Kenyans, let him not incorporate the opposition.
Okay.
If Kenyans wanted Raila Odinga to be a solution to our socio-economic problems, they would have made him president.
It would have been part of the demands, or they would have
made him president in 2020.
No, but to respond to that, Raila had enough votes. He still carries maybe some ideas on how the country can. He carries an opinion of a good number of people.
It is a necessity of this.
The difference was small.
Yes, it's a necessity of this new friendship that the president has, and how it serves to navigate